Welcome to episode 30.
No, blow the horn.
Insert free music. No
We did
royalty. Royalty free music. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
We did it. We made it to episode 30.
Look at that. Consistency.
Consistency. Every week. I don't even think we've taken a week off.
Kristi waits for no one.
Democracy waits for no one, no holiday, nothing. We just continue putting out episodes. They're just not always out on Monday.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine.
You guys are fine. You guys are fine.
This one will be out on Monday. Hey. Well, if you've been with us on the long haul, thank you, all tens of you, for sticking by us. And every now and then, the couple hundred of you that find us on YouTube.
No.
And our
Love ya.
haters, we love you too. You keep
Psych!
it fresh.
Eat a dick. You know who you are.
You keep me on my toes in the comments. It's fun going back and forth sometimes, especially when they just don't even understand what's happening.
They don't even speak like English well.
No, it's so funny. But thank you guys for sticking with us. We'll do something. We're gonna do something fun towards the end of the episode because we don't want to. We'll get off track if we do it now. But we'll do. We're gonna do a little who's more likely to out of the two of us politics edition. We're gonna answer. You can also answer in the comments if you think our answers are wrong. But we'll do that at the end, and we're gonna go through because we had Halloween. So many things happened this week. So
all the things.
We'll jump right in, Devin. Right on in.
Yeah. So to start out the week, Trump basically told everyone that he got tested for dementia. I don't think he realized that he was taking a dementia test.
The dementia.
They definitely said, "Sir, you're so smart. Your brain is so big. We need to know. We need to be able to measure the smartness. So we're going to go take a little IQ test." So they went over to the hospital. They probably went to Walter Reed. And they said, "Sir, take this test." He said, "I did great. I aced it. I was able to point out the giraffe. I was able to point out the horse. I already knew everything. I dare Jasmine Crockett and AOC to go up against me and take that test and see if they pass it." I'm not even paraphrasing, like slightly. But yeah, that's what he said. And then he was like, you know what? Like, he did so good that he had to get an MRI.
That was his gold star.
He did so good.
He did so good. They had to know what his brain looked like because it was so good.
They said, "My God,
we gotta put this in the books.
There's nothing but soup in there. We need to fucking scan this thing."
This is gonna be in medical books in like 5 years.
Like, that they were like, "All right, look, you don't need to tell anyone about your little IQ test, okay? Like, we can just keep that one under wraps. Just keep that big brain of yours a secret." And he was like, "No, I'm going to tell everyone how smart I am. Guys, look." And everyone's like, "Oh my God, he got tested for dementia.
Look at this test."
And the advisors are just like,
I mean, at this point, yeah, like, what do you expect from him? Of course he was gonna, if you just told him he passed a test, that he was gonna blab about it. You can't tell the man he passed a test and say, but keep it on the DL.
Like, guys, like, he always tells on himself. People still don't realize that. He always tells on himself. He always telegraphs what they're about to do.
Yeah.
He's so fucking predictable.
It
like
is.
with
It's really
TikTok
predictable.
deal that was supposed to happen on Thursday. People were freaking out again. I was like, I didn't even give it a second thought.
No, he's just dancing.
No, he's just
dancing away.
dancing
away.
But he was only able to move like one arm. So it's like, bro, we can see you had a stroke. We can see you got tested for dementia. The test went so well that they had to scan your phone.
And y'all are nervous he's gonna run for a third term.
He's gonna die. He's gonna fucking die. He can't walk in a straight line. He's gonna die.
He has special stairs to get on Air Force One.
He has to use the little stairs. He can't even fucking climb. He can't close an umbrella. He was getting in the Air Force One, and he was and he just Yeah, they'll get it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll
Okay.
definitely see about that third term.
So y'all can think it's coming if you want, but it's not like he's gonna get better. It's not a cold. Okay.
No. But what we do need to be concerned about is everyone already in the cabinet starting to jump ship and come up with their plan B. So this is the new phase, which is we're not going to leave the country yet, but we do need to find a more secure location to hide ourselves. And so Kristi Noem, Stephen Miller, and Katie Miller, Marco Rubio, and some other Trump officials are moving into military housing. They're moving on to military bases, into military housing that's supposed to be for like super high ranked officers in the military, like their homes. They were like, no, we're going to move in. Some of them, especially Kristi Noem, it's already been proven that she's living there rent free. And the people who are paying rent are paying less than $4,000 a month. And rent, this is also taxpayer dollars as well. It's military housing because they're scared of the protesters.
What could they be so scared of?
You're scared of people in inflatables doing the electric slide? Because, like, here's the thing you can't lie anymore. We have eyeballs. All the millions of us that went to No Kings were there. We had our own eyeballs on the scene. I
They saw
saw
those people.
people in inflatables doing the electric slide. So what's so scary about that? You don't feel like you're secure enough? No? You don't
Oh,
feel like you're safe enough?
you think cutting snap was going to cause a riot in the streets, but all it did was have people help each other and build communities with each other and make sure people don't go hungry?
So, like, when you
Oops.
snatch people off the street, kidnap them, you don't care about their safety. But the second somebody runs up on you in an inflatable frog costume, you need to steal a home from a highly decorated, uniformed officer.
What other options did they have?
It's just stupid. That's all I have to say on that matter. It speaks for
What other
itself. It's
options did
fucking
they have?
they're scared of the electric slide.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah, and
electric slide.
wacky inflatable flailing our tube men. The stupidity knows no bounds. They also White House officials met with Mark Thompson, who's a CNN executive, and they said, "Can you guys like ease up on the coverage of us obliterating a third of the White House?
Can y'all stop showing us doing
We can
corrupt shit?
see the White House. We don't even need CNN to cover it. Like people can literally walk up and make a TikTok video and it will go viral and say, "Hey guys, these motherfuckers aren't destroying the like we can see it.
With our eyeballs."
It's there. Like it's not like it's enshrouded in a dome and like somebody snuck in and like got like, you know, the scoop. Like it's right there. It's demolition of the White House. There's nothing to ease up on.
It's
Maybe you should
it is
maybe
current events. It is currently happening. It is a current event
if you didn't
happening.
want that to happen, maybe you shouldn't destroy the White
Shouldn't have
House.
put a hole in it.
I don't know. Sorry. People are gonna keep talking about it. Sorry. Way to
Stop
fucking go.
showing us being corrupt.
We want to do it out in the open, but don't talk about it.
Just stop bringing more attention to it.
Please.
God.
God.
Because then we keep getting asked about it in press briefings. It's annoying. It's so annoying. Just let us be corrupt in peace. Oh my God.
You guys have such a problem with us being
Stupid.
Nazis. Fuck.
And in all of this, they just, again, invite everybody to the White House to celebrate Halloween, you know, as they do every year. Again, don't draw attention to the big hole in the side of the building, but please come to our building. Please show up, because we need to be on CNN showing that not all of the White House is being bulldozed. The front of it's just fine. So they have their yearly Halloween trick-or-treater event where the president and the first lady hand out candy to kids. You can go to the White House and get candy handed to you by the president. So obviously, Trump was there. He came back from his tour of Asia and walked out to hand out some candy to kids. And boy, was it funny. He didn't dress up. Neither did Melania. And he forgot to hand candy out. He forgot what he was doing there. He full dementia, sundowned,
No
and was just standing there
way.
with the bucket, and the kids were literally tapping on his hand like, excuse me,
Have you done this before?
that I could put the candy in the bag. And he
First
was
time,
just
huh?
they're like smacking his hand, and he's just looking off in the distance. You're like, sir? He finally looks at them, and they're like, the candy in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag, bro. The candy in the
Put the
bag,
money
bro.
in the
The
bag.
bag.
Didn't know where he was, didn't know what he was doing. Stephen Miller brought his kids. One of his kids ran away from Trump. Literally went running in the opposite direction. And to be so afraid of Trump when your father is Stephen Miller, the therapy is going to go so hard in like 15 years. Oh,
Your father's a
that
literal
documentary is going to
demon.
be so good. My Dad Was
Dad,
Stephen Miller is going to be such a good documentary.
my
It's going to
dad was
start with
Stephen
that.
Miller, but the
And in that
president was
moment, I
worse.
knew as a 3-year-old that my family was corrupt. Yeah, literally ran away. It was obviously just stupid. There's so many kids dressed up as Trump. It was just gross. And then JD Vance was like, "Oh, you thought this was gross? Let me turn it up a notch." He decided to dress up as his meme, the meme of him. You've all seen the meme that has gotten so many people stopped at customs and interrogated and deported. That
I can't
meme.
have
Yes, he
anything.
dressed as that. But here's the thing. If you are going to full send it and be your meme, be your fucking meme. It was a cheap wig that made him look like a Cabbage Patch doll or maybe Little Debbie snacks. He did not look like his meme, the hair. He was in drag.
I was about to
That
say
was a
JD's
woman's wig.
never gonna pass off an opportunity to dress in drag.
He didn't put on like the matching suit. He didn't like put on any prosthetics to make it look like he was larger. Like he fully did not commit to the bit, which like everyone's like, you got to hand it to him. That was funny. No, it would have been funny if he actually fully sent it. And we wanted his face to be a big round circle with blush on it, with the exact hairdo, with the beard, with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Even then, I would have been like, you ruined it, but at least you could have said you full sent it. You went full send. No, you didn't. You weren't even wearing enough eyeliner. It just, and then you were just being creepy with it. It,
Yeah, he
you
ruined
ruined it.
it. We can't
And the
have
thing
nice
is,
things.
everyone in the comments was like, see, the vice president can take a joke. If he could take a joke, then there wouldn't be stops at customs when they find the meme on your phone and been like, you can't come into this country because you have a meme of JD Vance. Like, that would be taking a joke if he knew that meme was circling and never did anything about it. But the fact of the matter is that we have proof that people
Hmm.
have been stopped at customs and then sent home
Quite literally
because of
can't
the
take a joke.
meme. So, no, he can't take a joke. This is just him trying to make himself seem charismatic for his run in 2028. This wasn't for us. This was for MAGA to be like, see, he's a funny guy, just like Trump. The problem is he's not funny. It comes off super creepy. He's not charismatic. He is not somebody that even MAGA is going to want as president. He's trying
You guys are
way
reading
too
tea
hard.
leaves. They're giving them visibility.
Yeah. And then finally, after handing out candy, then Trump flew to Mar-a-Lago and hosted a great Gatsby-themed party for all of the billionaires. The party was called A Little Party Never Killed Nobody, right on brand for 42 million Americans losing their SNAP benefits the next morning because of him and his administration. I want to know who showed him the Great Gatsby movie on the airplane coming home from Asia or going to Asia. Somebody showed him the movie because now he thinks he is Gatsby. And you know what? The comparison fits. The comparison of
Mm-hmm.
himself and Gatsby, a man who's obsessed with his image, with
Mm-hmm.
wealth, with gaudiness, nostalgia
Mm-hmm.
for, a world that never even existed and, built his wealth on scandal and lies, wants to turn back time and go back to the past. He does all of this so that people will give him recognition and all of that. Does that sound familiar? Does that sound like
Didn't end well either.
this apple? I'm just hoping it ends the same. That,
Hmm.
everybody leaves him, all of his wealth goes away, and he dies alone.
Everything
Ugh.
he likes is very ironic. Like this, Les Mis.
Oh yeah, like The Great Gatsby is him. And I'm like, who showed you this movie? And I think they only showed you the first half of the movie. They were like, we know better than to show him the ending of this movie. And then we're like, we will throw a party, Roaring Twenties, Great Gatsby. Well, 42 million Americans are trying to figure out how they're going to put food on their table this month. That's really going to be so let them eat cake.
Yep, cost us 3.4 mil for that.
Mm-hmm. So that was their Halloween. Meanwhile,
Throwing it in their
tons,
faces.
tons of Americans were like, we're not going to celebrate Halloween. We're not buying candy. We can't afford candy. It's like fucking $40 a bag of candy. That was outrageous. Some people decided to, instead of hand out candy, they actually handed out food. Like they put out pantries in their driveways of like ramen and rice for people. A lot of people went and donated. We went and donated food to our local food pantry, made sure to do it so that by Saturday people could show up and there'd be food. A lot of people used the money they were going to use to buy Halloween, said $40 Halloween candy, and actually bought food to donate or donated the money. So it's that comparison. This administration, the billionaires, they went to a Great Gatsby themed Let Them Eat Cake party. And then other people who might not have even had the money, or for a lot of people, used the money they were going to use for Halloween to donated because they're not selfish. Just wanted to make that comparison. But
Yep.
again, as this is all happening, we are still in a government shutdown. And
Heading for the
as
record.
of tomorrow, it'll be the record for the longest shutdown. And it will be because they're back in office, or they're back in session tomorrow. And we all know it's probably going to happen. They're going to tell them, hey, welcome back. Go home. They're going
Take
to
a
bang
load
the
off.
little gauntlet, say it's in session, do their little Pledge of Allegiance, sing their alma mater, whatever the fuck that is, and send them on home. See you after Christmas. You
Hey, can you
know?
swear and add Alita? Yeah, we got to get
No,
out
it's
of
not on the
here.
docket. We only had
We got to get out
time
of
for the
here.
Pledge of Allegiance. So that's that.
See you in January.
See you in January. So we all know that's going to happen. Multiple states have sprung into action on their own when it comes to SNAP. So states like New York, Colorado, Minnesota, West Virginia, Delaware, they have already sprung into action and started to find ways to fund SNAP on their own. And while this is happening, do not get it twisted. This administration was like, don't ever think you're going to get reimbursed for that when the government reopens. We're not going to reimburse you. So whatever you want to do in your own time, whatever money you little states want to spend, that's on you. Don't bring us into it.
You want to feed people?
Do not expect a reimbursement on that. But we kind of had a breakthrough on Friday as all of this gaudiness is going on. A federal judge in Rhode Island, Judge John McConnell, ruled that the Trump administration does have the money to fund SNAP. There are contingency funds for SNAP, and those should be used and allocated because it's November. They need to do it. And this administration had been saying that it was actually illegal to use those contingency funds. And this federal judge was like, no, they've literally done that in the past during shutdowns. That's what their contingency funds.
You did that in your last shutdown.
So by Monday, this judge wants a full report of how they are planning to get that money and fund SNAP. So here's the thing, they're appealing
We're going to see if they spent it all.
because they probably spent all that money. They probably spent it, or they have that money and they refuse to use that money because they plan to use it somewhere else. So they either don't have the money, or they have the money and they don't plan on using the money to fund SNAP. But either way, we all know what this looks like now, because everybody's been saying the Dems are the reason for the shutdown. The Dems are the reason that SNAP isn't being funded. Well, now somebody's telling you actually there is money to fund that SNAP, and the administration should go ahead and do that. We're actually going to have a federal judge rule that they have to. So then when they appeal, now you can't say that it's the Dems who didn't fund SNAP.
Mm.
So yeah.
Can't get messy.
It's going to get real messy come Monday. It sucks that this is going out on Monday. We're probably not going to have the update right away, but it's going to
Have a
get
video update.
really messy because they are not going to fund Snap. I'm telling you this right now. That's why again, I'm saying this to tell you not to wait. Again, not to wait and think that everybody's like last minute they're going to fund it and be like, we're the heroes. And I was like, no, they're not.
No,
They do not want you to eat. They do not want you to have food.
people
This is
forget this is the big bullshit bill.
this is
This is
Project
the bill.
2025.
They made the cuts in the bill. Like, they didn't come up with, oh, we're gonna defund SNAP because of the no. They already passed this. It was,
This
remember,
is part of the plan.
Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, and SNAP cuts.
They do not want you to eat. They do not want you to have access to healthcare. They want people to die.
Mm-hmm.
They want people to die. So no, they were never going to swoop in last minute and be like, we funded it. This is all the Dems' fault. No, the Dems are getting blamed no matter what. They didn't have to swoop in and do it because they already told their MAGA loyalists that the Dems are the reason that the shutdown, the Dems are the reason for SNAP. So they didn't have to come in and feel the need to ride in on a horse and save the day. No, they got what they wanted. The problem is that the walls are closing in all other aspects that they didn't plan for. We're just telling you, do not wait to see what happens because, again, everything that happens, if it goes through appeals, it has to go through the Court of Appeals. This could take months. There's no time to hope that on Monday they just fund SNAP. No, do not wait around. Again, go to food banks, figure out other paths to get food this month and probably maybe next month, depending on what the fuck happens. Do not wait for a judge to save you. These legal battles take for fucking ever. We are still in a legal battle with Kilmar Abreu Garcia.
Yeah.
So this is not.
It's not getting wrapped up soon.
It's
not
not.
at all. More terrible shit on top of, people not being able to eat. Everybody's getting laid off. Amazon, they just laid off 14K. UPS has laid off more than 40,000 people this year. Paramount has just laid off 1,000 people and some change. So on top of, hey, we don't want to feed you guys, there are no jobs. I believe the stat was there's more unemployed people than there are open positions
Yes.
right now. But hey, he's good for the economy. Hey, he's gonna help me with the cost of eggs. How are you gonna get the fucking eggs when you have no fucking job? And this is the thing, when people say elections have consequences, this is the consequence, okay? We are well past the fuck around stage. We are in the find out stage right now, okay? You're losing your jobs. You're losing your farms. You're losing everything. You can't eat food.
You're losing your employees if you're somebody that owns a business because your employees might be scared to come into work. Your employees might have been kidnapped in broad daylight and deported to a country they have never been to.
This is late fucking stage capitalism. We're literally watching it happen in real fucking time. It's the Ouroboros, I think, is the snake that eats its own tail. That's what's happening right now. Capitalism, we're literally watching it die in real time. What comes out of it? Never lived through late stage capitalism. Baby's first late stage capitalism. Kind of nervous. What do I wear?
That's why a lot of you need to start waking the fuck up and moving with us. Moving and doing a strike. My God.
Oh yeah, it's definitely late stage capitalism because they're poking fun at us in commercials now. Mariah Carey. Yeah, she's defrosted.
She defrosted and chose violence immediately.
She's in a Sephora commercial. And what is she, Mrs. Claus? I don't know what the fuck. I don't know.
She's dressed up as Santa.
She's there, and Billy on the Street was in there, and he was an elf, and he said the elves are going on strike this year. Is this fucking play about us?
He said the elves are going on strike because it's been hell, or we've been through hell.
Oh yeah, the hell you put us through this year, y'all. They're calling us elves. They're the elves that work for Santa, and it's not that deep. No, it is that deep.
It has to be that deep. It has to be
No,
that
it
deep.
is. They're
Nobody just
calling us the
comes up with
worker
that
else.
idea.
No, they see us.
Art
They see
imitates
us.
life, my friends.
They see us. You don't think they're developing focus groups and they're saying, what the hell are these fucking people that buy all our shit talking about online? Oh, they won't shut the fuck up about striking and going on economic blackouts.
Guys, open your eyes. We were on Fox News.
They're watching us.
They are watching us. Art imitates life, and that is so for real.
You guys
They're
always say
us.
They're surveilling us. Oh, don't. Yeah, they're yes, they are
watching us. They are watching Devin and I. We are on lists. We've known this. The second we made our account, we ended up on a list. Like, you guys are like, we're not that important. Come on. We are not that important. The strike is important to them. They know the damages, and so they're going to do things like what they did for the People's Sick Day, which is put us on Fox News and scare us, and we go, oh my god, no, they know about us, we have to run away. Now they're like, Mariah Carey, say something, so that we're like, oh my god, Mariah Carey knows what we're doing and she's not happy with us, so we have to stop. No, don't give a fuck. Sorry, Mariah. I'm gonna start acting like Mariah Carey. Mariah who? I don't know who Mariah is. Never met her.
Like, no, we're gonna strike even harder now. Like, you're making fun of us? Okay, bet. Watch this.
I'll use it every time when the strike's about to happen. I'm gonna go, it's time. It's time. I'm using it on our next video that we talk about the mass blackout. I'm starting with that. I'm gonna belt it out.
Woman has beef with Mariah.
I'm gonna use those voice lessons. That's
gonna be the next thing you end up on Fox for, having beef with Mariah Carey.
It won't be the first. It won't be the last. I'm so desensitized now.
Well, god damn, everything's bad.
And the next bad thing.
This wasn't shocking when I read it though. They're having military officials sign NDAs for the operations they're doing in Venezuela, which it's already classified. Like, the military isn't walking on the street and telling people what type of fucking war operations they're doing in Venezuela, but for them to fucking say, hey, by the way, on top of this shit that you already don't tell people, sign this NDA.
They don't want them to tell Congress. Which is don't want them to wild. The ones who make decisions, the decision if you're actually going to go to war, yeah, we're not going to tell them about our plans to start a war.
Yeah, no, we're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. And, I mean, we'll get to it in a bit, but they're starting not to feel this guy anymore. And at first, I thought, man, these guys read Project 2025. They didn't. They didn't.
Read? No.
The Republican congressmen and senators most definitely did not read Project 2025.
They don't read the bills. They didn't read the bill. They got caught red-handed not reading the bill.
And like, at first I had the hat on, tinfoil. I was like, oh no, they're just playing it up. They definitely no.
They're not reading their own bills. They're definitely not reading Project 2025.
They're like, wait, you're trying to usurp us? You're trying to take away our power from us? Wait, they were serious when they said you wanted to be a dictator?
I thought they just meant like you wanted to be a dictator, like you wanted to like deport everyone that didn't like you. Like, I was fine with that, but like now you're messing with my job.
You're messing with my money.
That's how I make my money.
Because the corporations are
manipulate the market so I could buy stocks.
Yeah, but the corporations are getting mad at us too now. And you know, that's what we make all our decisions based off of. So like,
and like my seat's up next year. Like, I gotta get my seat back.
Can you like chill with this Project 2025 thing?
And it's like the first time.
It's the first time hearing of it, but like, can you like relax on it, please?
Bro, they're down so bad. Marjorie Taylor Greene's going on an apology tour.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, it looks like she's campaigning to liberals.
Democrat.
They're calling Marge a rhino. She went on Bill Maher and is saying the government has failed us and that the Republicans look weak right now. She went on The View. I said, is Marge want to change the little R to a D? And here's Marjorie Taylor Greene's not fucking stupid. Like, she's not a fucking idiot. As much as I hate to say it, she has very good political instincts. She's just a bigot. Like, that's all it is. She's just a bigot, but she's not stupid.
I will say with her, she stands 10 toes down. She says, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I
Yes.
can't not
And
back
that's
the
where
release
some
of
of
the
this is coming
files.
from.
And she's also like, hey, like she talked about what we just talked about with them going to free military housing. She said, this makes me question
Yeah.
what they aren't telling me.
Yeah, she said that on Mar
I'm
too.
a conspiracy theorist. So if all of the cabinet members are now going into secure military bases to live, what aren't they telling me?
What
Am
do they
I
know
in
that I
danger
don't?
and they're just not telling me that I'm in danger? Like, what is happening?
Mhm.
So, like,
Mhm.
you've got now some big names, not only in like politicians, you've got big name influencers, you've got people like Candace Owens being like, this administration, I think they killed Charlie Kirk. And like, now you've got Marjorie Taylor Greene saying, this administration's hiding things from us. Like, do I think Marjorie Taylor Greene's going to turn blue and run as a Democrat? No. But do I think that she will turn against this administration completely?
Yes.
Yes. I don't know how much of it will be based in actual truth that she actually believes it versus she just wants her seat.
She's
But
already soft launched it. She can't put that toothpaste back in the tube. She's already saying, "Yo, you guys are weird. I don't know what y'all are
we're
doing,
weird.
but I don't like it."
Yeah. So more and more, and like Devin's gonna have a whole thing going in after I talk about this point. He'll go into a whole reason as to why Republicans are starting to wake up and turn against this administration. So we'll do that rundown. But before we do that, I want to talk about another instance of Trump being like, I can't take a joke. Stop joking around. He said that Seth Meyers' show, so Seth Meyers also has a late night show. He said that it is most likely an illegal show because it's too anti-Trump, so it's illegal. It's illegal. So, Seth, you're probably next, but don't worry. We will pull a Jimmy Kimmel round two.
We're canceling Peacock.
Hopefully, we can preemptively do something where it doesn't get to the point where they do say they're cancel your show or take you off the air. But
Just
don't
everyone
worry.
comment on Peacock's socials. Hey, don't do
Don't
it.
do it. Do not
Don't.
comply in advance. Do not comply in advance because
We'll
that
pull the
is First
trigger.
Amendment right. And might I say that compared to Jimmy Kimmel, Seth Meyers talked about Trump much less than Jimmy Kimmel. And the thing is, what do you want them to do? They're a late night talk show that talks about current events. You are the current event.
You want to be in the headline every
Then you
fucking
shut
day.
the fuck up. So what do you want them to talk about? How good you are? We're not really seeing any good. Like, what do you want them to talk about? You're not adding jobs. The costs aren't coming down. People are getting kidnapped in broad daylight. You're
People can't
actively
eat.
dying in front of our eyes. Like, what do you want them to talk about that's good? There is no good. So if you don't like it, don't watch it.
Shut
Like,
the
what
fuck
the
up.
fuck? Like, and this is a thing. He is going to do away with the First Amendment, and there are so many Republicans that stand 10 toes down on the First Amendment. So a lot of them were like, you can't cancel Jimmy Kimmel. And they're going to say the same about Seth Meyers. But this is, nobody can say this administration can take a joke. JD Vance can't take a joke. Trump can't take a joke. So don't tell us to just take a joke when he makes an AI video shitting on the American people that we have to take a joke. He can't take a comedian making fun of him
Literally just like repeating the
or
words that he
repeating the
says.
news.
Like, we don't even have to make jokes.
Like,
You're just
you
doing
guys
stupid
don't.
shit.
He was on SNL. What do you. Now you're going to say SNL was illegal? Like, we all know what's going on. But do not Peacock. You're like one of my last streaming services. Please
Don't do it.
don't fucking
Don't
do
do
it.
it. Because we'll
Don't.
do it.
We will. I will. Here's the thing.
You saw us. You already saw. Don't make yourself the next target. It's like everybody is so bloodthirsty to make themselves. You know what? We can get ourselves canceled like Target. We can do better.
Don't do it, Peacock. We're just telling you, do not comply in advance. Stand your ground. Just do it.
Yeah.
So many people have left Disney Plus, and if you stand your ground, you might get a lot of people to go, you know what? I'm going to go use that money and subscribe to Peacock.
So just maybe just shut up.
Mhm.
So here are all the reasons why the Republicans are not feeling Trump right now. He had a bad week, which is why he was so fucking erratic
He had
this
a bad
week.
week and he wasn't even here.
He wasn't even here. Daddy wasn't home, so they had a party. The Senate
They said,
Republicans had a party. They said, "Oh, he's gone. Watch this." So they had like a private call with Mike Johnson, and it was reported that, you know, Republicans have reached their breaking point. And of course, people can say, like, oh, like, well, that doesn't mean anything. Nothing's going to happen. That wouldn't come out if it was just like a nothing burger. So that came with things to follow. So we've got Dan Crenshaw, you know, dude with the eye patch. He's saying, yeah, we need, you know, we got to open up the government. We need to get back to work. My constituents are jumping down my throat. Like we said, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's on her fucking Democrat apology tour right now, saying we got to open the government up. We look weak right now. The Republican senators, okay, they had a vote 52 to 48. This was the first of the week. They overturned Trump's 50% tariffs on Brazil. So it was the usual suspects that we were targeting back during Big Beautiful Bill time, where we were like, let's call them up, let's hit up the donors, right? So it was Susan Collins, Lisa Murkowski, Rand Paul, and Mitch McConnell. So that happened. Then the very next day, they said, you know what? This is kind of nice. So they did it again. They said, let's overturn these Canada tariffs. We're on a fucking high right now. Fuck this guy. Again, Lisa Murkowski, Susan Collins, Rand Paul, Mitch McConnell. 52-48. Let's hop in with the Dems real quick. Let's go. Let's make this week interesting, right? So during that, we have 14 House Republicans. They signed a petition telling Trump, basically, you can't do these beef imports. You can't do it. The line for us is beef. Okay, we got beef at home. All right, we're cool with all the Nazi shit, but we draw the line at beef. Okay,
these are our farmers, man.
Okay, it's make America great again, not make Argentina great again.
Beef at home.
Okay, we can't be doing this. So then the senators were like, oh my God, this feels great. They said, let's do it again. They said, you know, it comes in threes. Same suspects overturned his global tariffs. They said, you know what? Remember when he first popped out with tariffs and he had the stupid ass board? He said, I'm declaring a national emergency, and they had all those fake ass numbers.
Everybody had like 10% here, you know, 20%
he tariffed the penguins.
The penguins, that chart.
The penguins are safe. The penguins are safe. The penguins are safe. Thank God. So they said, brother, you're fucking with our money, okay? We didn't read Project 2025. You didn't tell us you wanted to come in with all this tariff shit. We got to wrap this shit up, okay? It's about to be Christmas, okay? These fucking peasants have to buy their things, okay? Even though they keep talking about not buying stuff, we need them to buy stuff. And we like to buy stock. Okay, so
this man left the country, and they were all like, "Fuck yeah!"
He's gone. We have to go. We have to go now. We have to make our move now.
They said, "Get fucked again, and then he was like, "I'm coming home. I'm turning this plane around."
And it didn't end there. So Trump, he hops on Live Social, and he's like, "Yo, you motherfuckers." You motherfuckers, you need to end the filibuster right the fuck now, okay? And Republicans love the filibuster, but he was like, get rid of that shit so we can pass whatever the fuck we want. Now, you know, the Senate Republicans are like, ooh, but
when the tables have turned, when the turns have tabled,
we know this isn't gonna last forever. So what happens when they get in and there's no filibuster? We're cooked, my guy. He said, yeah, we're not doing that. They said, we're not doing it. We're not ending the filibuster.
We don't have immunity.
No, you're good.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die, but us, they're gonna come after us. So yeah, we're not gonna do
No,
that.
can do, my dude.
No. We're not gonna do that. Trump, he blew a fucking gasket. He was on fucking True Social losing his shit. He was like, why the fuck aren't you guys ending the filibuster? It was great. It's so
So
good to
good.
fucking watch him have a tantrum. But wait, there's more. So Nick Fuentes did an interview with Tucker Carlson. Nick Fuentes is not MAGA anymore. Now, if you remember, he's a groiper. Groipers think that MAGA isn't Nazi enough, or they're not going hard enough. And the Heritage Foundation, they were like, you know what? It's cool. It's fine. Tucker, you can interview Nick. Okay.
Sure.
He thinks we're not Nazi enough, but you know what? It's whatever. It's fine. Now, the people who are MAGA, like the Heritage Foundation staffers, they were like, yeah, no, we don't like that guy. He hated Charlie. He hates us. He thinks we're not Nazi enough. We think we're Nazi enough, but he thinks we're not Nazi enough. So fuck that guy. The girls are fighting.
Girlies are infighting.
They are fighting. Okay. Again, the snake is eating its own fucking tail. Okay. So we can let that.
We sat back.
Yeah, we said, y'all got it.
Ooh,
We're
that
going to
was
figure out how to
beautiful.
feed people. You guys.
Yeah, we were all like, okay, while they're doing that, food banks, what are we doing? GoFundMe's, where are we going? What are we doing? And they were just fucking
How
attacking
are we
each other.
striking?
Yeah, putting
They're
together a
going
general strike. Like
at
they
it.
were the distraction while we all worked over here, and then came out and were like, we have a mass general strike.
Fun fact for Donna Ria's little Asia tour. So when the South Koreans gave him a crown, everybody was pissed off. Why the fuck? I was like, why the fuck would you give him a crown? We just did no kings. So the crown that they gave him was the crown that they used to give like dead kings in their history.
They said,
And it like, yeah, like the meaning of like the crown, the king that had that crown, like back in whatever period that was, there was financial instability and he was a tyrant and that the people eventually rose up and overthrew him. So yeah,
so
they
what
played
they're
right
telling
in his
us is
face.
for us to rise up.
Yeah, they were like,
They were like,
guys,
and
just
he's
look
over
it up.
here like,
Did you see
"Did
my
you see
crown?
my crown?" And they're like,
And they're like, yeah,
yeah, we want you guys to see the crown.
And they're like, America.
Understand the assignment.
Sorry. Well, yeah, that was their bad week. It was really nice to see some bad stuff happen to
I
them
love
like
it.
consistently throughout the week.
Wow, so good. So good. Not good was this update we have for Ice Update. There were a lot of things, but this episode would be like 2 hours long. So we picked the one that is going to send the shockwave and just it speaks for itself. Obviously, we all know that Operation Blitz is happening in Chicago. ICE agents are there and they're really mad because Chicago does not want them there. Chicago PD doesn't want them there. And so they are just amped the fuck up. Okay. They can't get food anywhere. They can't go to the bathroom anywhere. Their hotels that they're in, they have to keep moving because protesters keep standing outside yelling. They can't get any sleep. They can't go anywhere. But yet they stay there. They stay there and they're amped up. Okay. So they were driving down a street and there were people protesting. And there was a veteran yelling at them from the sidewalk. And apparently, one of the ICE agents rolled down his window, pointed a gun at him, and said, "Bang, bang, liberal, you're dead. Bang, bang, liberal, and then you're dead." To a veteran on a sidewalk. He wasn't impeding on anything. They were in the vehicles driving. This guy was just on the side of the road, probably saying, "Fuck you." That's from a court filing. This is going to court. Just going to court.
Everything's documented.
Everything's documented. And I'm telling you right now, this behavior is because something like that is going to happen. It has been happening. People are being shot by ICE agents. That is why they're trying to get them to wear body cameras now. Because everything's he said, she said, she said, she said, he said, you know?
And we know they're going to lie every time.
Every time. They'd be like, oh my God, they ran
They
up
keep
on
getting
me with a
caught lying.
knife. And then
They keep getting caught.
yeah, the thing is, like, the woman that was shot in Chicago, they said that she drove at them, like she tried to run them over. But the problem was that there was body cam footage, I believe, from an officer, like a Chicago PD officer, showing that that is absolutely not what happened. They literally said, drive at me, like, come at me, like, let's do this, and then shot her. Like, so if you are out and about, make sure you're filming. And if something happens, make sure you document it and make sure you are taking it to court. And as much as everybody wants to say, like, nobody, this administration isn't listening to judges, the judges don't care. You guys, I'm sorry, this is going to sound really harsh, but you guys just like aren't looking into any of these cases because they do have to listen to federal judges. Federal judges are acting and they are stopping what's going on. Like, you guys do need to actually acknowledge that. A lot of you don't want to acknowledge it and you just want to like be doom and gloom. They're not doing anything. They never listen. So what's the point? No, this
Find
is
you a TikTok lawyer that can sum it up.
Yeah. Attorney D.
If you don't want to read it.
JJ Legal.
JJ Legal.
So I felt like that was probably the most important update for ICE is that they're just going up to people and saying, look what I could do at any moment. They just go bang, bang.
They're emboldened. Yeah. Also happening. This also happened because he was having a bad week. He said he wanted the DOD to restart nuclear weapon testing. Yeah. For what? And it's like, sometimes it's either, is this something insidious? Or is this him being emotional? Or is the dementia whooping his ass again? Or
all
is
of
it
the
all
above.
of the above? Like, this is just a real fucking emperor has no clothes type situation. Like, freaking the fuck out, throwing hamburgers at the wall and saying, you know what? Test the nukes. Like, I guarantee that's what happened.
Oh, yeah. And everyone was like,
test the nukes.
That's not going to look good. That's really not going to look good. People are going to have a lot of questions when you say that. Because why do you need to test them?
For what?
For what?
On who? Why are we doing that?
Whom?
Bro, all they did was just overturn tariffs. Like, relax.
Yeah.
Can you not? So yeah, that's another thing that they're doing. Just be aware of that. Okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, we've got Do Not Comply in Advance this week, and it is going out to my home state, born and raised, Massachusetts. I don't know if it just bleeds off of me, but yes. I was born and raised in Massachusetts, right outside Boston, and they did not upset this week. They updated their Snap website and just flat out was like, yeah, you can blame Trump for this shit. And no, it doesn't violate the Hatch Act.
Because it's not federal.
It's not a federal website. They literally found the loophole. And if you know Massachusetts, you know just the most petty, we have the time people. We are petty, we don't take shit, and we will find the time and the loophole. And they found the loophole. We'll just put it on the Snap website. Done. Done and done. Every state should be following suit. Every single state should find the level of pettiness that Massachusetts has. It is something unlike any other state. I know I'm biased, but like just throughout history, Massachusetts has always just been so fucking petty. So
and like,
petty.
And if you're fearing retribution, he's gonna do it anyway.
Like, you might as well speak the truth in whatever way you can as a state. Again, a state that has to answer to this man. Because no matter what state you're in, people are on Snap. And they're going to go to that website and try to figure out what the fuck is going on. Because, again, not everybody has the privilege of even watching the news, getting the news, having the internet to know what's actually going on. So they're going to find a way to get on the Snap website to try to figure out what they can do. They should know the second they go to that website why they have to go to that website.
The president doesn't want you
The president does not want you to have access to food. Straight up. Because people are going to the government website, but at this point, they're going to the SNAP website. Like, this was well thought out to be like, you want to know where everybody's going to the SNAP website. They want to figure out how they could donate, how they could help. If there's any other alternatives, it's all going to be on that website. So we'll put it there. And then we're not violating the Hatch Act. Massachusetts, I
Good
love
job.
you.
Good job.
That's I love you.
Way to go.
Way to go, Massachusetts. Proud to be a born and raised Massachusetts citizen, Massachusettsans, whatever they call us.
Massachusetts.
A mass head, masshole, whatever you call us. I'm fine with it. But rounding out, we have Yes, That Really Did Happen. And let's start with Katie Miller, Stephen Miller's wife. For some fucking reason, they put her on the panel on the Piers Morgan show. You know, the one where they have like Jillian Michaels. They usually have another MAGA, and then they have Cenk. I think it's Cenk or Shank.
Yeah, Cenk from Young Turks.
Yeah. And then somebody else. And they all debate live. So they brought Katie Miller with all 0 of her qualifications on, and Cenk was like, yeah, your husband's a liar. He's a liar, and he should be held accountable for lying, and you back his lies. And she responded with, did you just fucking come at us for being Jewish? Did you just say you hate my kids?
Full Karen.
That's so anti-Semitic of you. We're raising our kids Jewish. And he was like, what the fuck is happening? I didn't bring up your kids. I didn't bring up the fact that you're Jewish. She was like, well, is Israel not a state of Jews? And he was like, we're talking about America. Stephen Miller, you guys should be caring about America, right? It's America first, right? So why are you bringing up being Jewish? So she was like, Pierce, are you going to let this man spew hateful rhetoric at me? For therefore I am Jewish? She started talking fucking Shakespeare. For therefore I am Jewish and we are Jewish and I'm raising my children Jewish? You're going to let him talk to me like that?
Nobody knew what she was talking
Pierce was like, Katie, what? Katie, what? And she was like, I'm going to just leave. And he was like, you're a weirdo. You're a fucking weirdo.
Fucking insane.
You're a weirdo. You're a fucking weirdo. They were like, we're not going to let you talk about us like this. We are saying your husband is a hateful fucking human being. He's a liar. You back him. Therefore, you're a liar. You push your fucking hateful agenda. And then the second you get called out for it, you immediately spin it and say that we are spewing hate speech at you and your family.
And I love that they called her out for it.
And Pierce just sat there. He didn't even defend her. He just sat
why
there.
Why are you using that as a shield?
Yeah. They're like, oh, cancel me. Cancel her. Cancel them. All because you don't like being told that you and your husband are fucking liars.
Nazis.
So good. Ugh. She was like, Pierce, are you gonna let them talk to me like that? And he was like, yeah, this is a fucking debate show. I'm sorry you lost the debate. You can't take that you lost the debate. Don't come on here if you can't handle losing the debate.
She thought she was gonna go and say, you're being anti-Semitic, and they were gonna be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Take them off the show. Like, how dare you? And Pierce was like, this is quite literally a debate show. Worse things have been said on the show.
Right.
Like,
it's
every
Piers
day.
Morgan.
So, yeah. Even Jillian Michaels was like, girly pop.
She's like, I know I said some weird shit lately, but
this is not the take, girl. You should have picked another take. That wasn't it. Next, we have what took the whole world by storm, which is JD Vance and Erica KK Kirk launching their KKK coupling.
Which everybody we knew it Usha.
We knew. Usha girl, pack your bags.
Yeah,
if you had the chance to do the funniest thing, Usha, just saying.
Your marriage is over.
Your marriage is over, girl.
It's over.
Erica's coming in there. This is what they want America to look like. This is what America is supposed to look like in their eyes. White Christian nationalists, and they're gonna be like, your kids can go too.
she was stroking the back of that man's head and
Fingers through
listen,
the hair, hands on the waist. I've said it and I'll say it again. My husband and I have an exact replica of that photo from our first dance at our wedding.
if my head gets stroked like that, like different kind of stroking is going on.
Nobody.
Like,
I've never hugged anyone like that I was not.
never.
Somebody was like, I've never hugged somebody like that I was not intimately involved with.
I've never hugged my wife like that in public because
You haven't run your fingers through her hair and caressed her in public on a stage in front of with
listen,
pyrotechnics going off.
that's a closed door situation that was going on there. All
Yeah.
right, what? Get a fucking room. That
was her marking her territory.
She said, "I am going to
That
be
was one of those
Mrs. Jamie
jealous
Vance."
girls that like are obsessed with the man you're dating and they like hang off of them and they like try to mark their territory. That was what she did, but it was like he was down with it too because
And
he
she wore the
grabbed
leather
that waist. He
pants.
was like,
He said, "Ooh, this is just
this
like the
right.
couch at home, leather,
Hell yeah,
nice.
the leather was
I
calling
can,
to him.
I can find myself in here. Yeah, I like this. This is nice. Yeah, run your hands through my head. That feels real good.
Yeah, that's what's next, everyone. Usha, I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
That's a wrap for you. It is
I
a
hope
wrap
you
for
didn't
you.
sign that NDA.
Oh, the NDA is probably going to go so hard, but you just have a chance to do the funniest thing. Fuck the NDA.
Need that tell-all, girl.
Yep. Next, Trump got on Lie Social to post that Democrats need to do something about the rising cost of healthcare premiums. If the Dems were really funny, that they would respond and be like, yeah, we definitely will when we win back the majority next November.
We're currently trying right now.
You want to know why the government shut down? Do you want to answer your fucking phone? We've been trying to call you and talk to you.
You want to pick up the phone, asshole?
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
We're actually trying, but you guys are like, nobody gets to eat unless we take away everyone's health care.
At this rate, the government's going to be shut down until the primaries.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
They don't want it open.
They don't want it open. But last but not least, Kash Patel, he went pretty silent after Charlie Kirk. He handled that so terribly that they were like, you need to go away for a little bit. You need to just go away. But he was like, all right, guys, I want to instill all the fear on Halloween.
I can do better.
We can do better. We've got it now. We're not going to fuck this one up. Okay? So there is going to be a terror attack in Michigan, and that's happening. Right? Everybody believe me. Everyone believe me because I'm Kash Patel and I'm telling you a terror attack is happening in Michigan and you should all be terrified.
Trust me, bro.
Yeah, it's not. There was no terror attack in Michigan that was going to happen.
He said we stopped it. He said we stopped it.
He said the FBI stopped it, and people were arrested. But upon further review, there was no threat of a terror attack in Michigan. He made it up.
The lie detector determined
determined that, in fact, was a fucking lie. No, the FBI didn't stop it. There was nothing to stop. What they did was annoy some people.
They lied?
And instill fear in an entire state. For no fucking reason. For no fucking... They were like, this will distract people.
They're gonna love this.
They're gonna love this one. They're gonna really respect me after this one. I need some respect. So I'm gonna stop a terror attack, like a terrorist attack, before it happens, and that's gonna win me back. And everyone was like, did you just fucking lie to us?
The anti-ice shell casings weren't enough, Cash?
Oh, so bad. They can't lie. They can't
even manufacture like false flags or like
He's gotta
chaos
go.
and panic correctly.
He's gotta go. Gotta go.
They want
him to go.
They want to manufacture chaos and they can't even do that right.
They can't do it because everyone's like, hi, yes, we can look into it too.
We have smartphones.
We're not idiots.
The internet is in here.
There was no terrorist attack that was gonna happen. in Michigan. Point blank period. So he was literally made up a fake terror attack so that we would like him.
Thank you, Cash.
Thank you,
You
Cash.
saved us.
Mm-hmm.
5'2" behavior. 5'2" behavior.
Well, if you've made it this far, it's time to celebrate by roasting each other.
It's time for the lightning round.
Time for the lightning round. If you've been here, you know Devin and I's personality, so you might have different answers to these questions. But the problem is Devin and I are very similar, so it's going to be hard to answer some of these. It's going to be hard to answer some of these, but we're going to do a who's more likely to political edition, me or Devin. So, first one, who is most likely to run for office in some capacity? Ready? Devin. Devin
Well, I made like 2 videos on it.
has made videos on it and also is like part of his Democratic Party in his district.
Yeah.
He actually like goes to the events, which is so many steps further than I am.
Yeah, I wouldn't run though. Now that
I think out of the two of us, you would do it.
Yeah.
Out of the two of us.
If I got more mad, which is if that's even possible, probably.
This next one's a hard one.
Yeah, this one I don't know.
This one's hard because I think we'd both. But who's most likely to get removed from the Capitol building for calling Mike Johnson a Nazi?
All right, I think I know now.
I know now.
Because they're gonna look at me and say, "Get him!"
No, I just think that like you'll be paying more attention. You'll like see him before I will. I think it's really a timing thing. I think we're both going to do it. It's just I think that you would like be sniffing him out. Like I think that you would sense his presence in the building and just start yelling it.
I sense a weasel in the mist. Hey, why are you a fucking Nazi?
Somebody's like, Grinder is down. He must be near.
And then I would be like, hey, journalist, you see how fucking easy that was?
While you're
Hey,
in
you
zip
see?
ties me.
Hey, you see how fucking easy that was? Seize him!
Seize him. Yeah, that's absolutely how it happened.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Who is most likely to track dark money donors for fun on a Friday night?
Yeah, 1000%.
1000%. Boy, do
Yeah.
I love pulling up some facts.
Yeah.
If there's a fact to be fact,
Yeah.
trust that I've done it. I do it in the comments all the time. I love fact checking people.
Yeah, the investigative journalist.
The investigative journalist comes out. Speaking of that, who is most likely to fact check Caroline Leavitt mid-sentence at a press briefing?
Yeah, you would bust out the I just think it's funny
She
how.
would
I just
behead her right here and now.
Seize her.
I just think it's funny. If you thought that she hates Caitlin Collins, boy, is she not ready for me.
Abe, he would be like,
They'd be like, who the fuck let her in here? How did she keep getting back in here? My face is going to be on a do not let in this building, no matter any circumstances. Because, yeah, I would quite literally ask, like, I'd be like, hey, Caroline, why did Donald Trump just announce to everybody that he took a dementia test and then after he got an MRI? And she'd be like, that's just an annual nope. No, it's not an annual test to get an MRI. That is not just an annual checkup thing. Absolutely.
he's had 3 annual checkups this year alone.
Yeah. Also, why haven't you announced the results of it? Like, she would fucking hate my guts. Caitlin Collins would probably become like number 1 in her eyes.
She'd be like,
bring Caitlin back. I'll take Caitlin's questions any day.
Caitlin.
Yes. And then we've got who is most likely to get someone who is MAGA to wake up?
I don't know.
I'm just going to go with me.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
I'm going to go with me because I live currently in a red state. So if there was a MAGA to be woken up, it'd probably be somebody in a red state. And also, I think that the creepy old white men might listen to me.
Probably.
Because they like being bossed around.
I don't have the patience to try.
And Devin does not have the patience also. I also don't have the patience, but I think if
You're forced to by proxy.
yeah, because I live in a red state, yeah. And then finally, who is most likely to start some shit in public over politics? Like fight a man at the bar or like scream at a white lady at a grocery store?
Out of
Who's
my
gonna
mind.
choose violence?
Probably actual violence.
If you see me at a bar and I've had a sip of a drink, it's on
Walking in that
site.
direction.
Like in this red state that I'm in, everyone's really lucky that I have not been in a bar where somebody's walked in wearing a MAGA hat. It should have happened. The odds are it should have happened and it hasn't. And I think that there's a reason, there's some otherworldly reason why I have not been put in that situation because I'd be arrested.
You'd end up on Fox again.
I would end up on Fox. And here's the thing, it's not the time and the place for me to be doing this in a red state where everybody has a right to carry and like probably everyone at that bar is MAGA. The one person decided to wear the hat. So like I'd be down for the count, but I'm that
Again,
person that
seize
after a
her.
couple drinks, I'm like, oh, we can't say excuse me.
Should we leave our manners at home
I'm
this
sorry.
evening?
Did COVID not happen? Did you not learn to stay the fuck away from me? Brother,
Yeah.
I'm a liability when we're out and about in public.
Well,
But then I kind of figured out what I am. So yeah, Naomer is one of our the girls who follows us and listens to the podcast. Commented when we said we were doing our 30th episode and what they wanted to see, and she was like, "Well, we've already established that Devin is Timu Shaq. What is Casey?"
now you guys know.
Date your Timu Shaq. I might be like Sheehan, Caitlin Collins. I'll take like Sheehan, Caitlin Collins. If you rock with that,
I'll take that.
I feel like that's it.
I can see it. I can see it.
We could see it because I would not put myself in a politician because again, I would never run for office. That's just not in the cards for me. No, thank you. But journalist, yeah. The way I stay up trying to fact check might as well be Caitlin Collins, but I will never be Caitlin Collins, so I'll take the Sheehan version. No qualifications, Caitlin Collins.
Shout out to Naomer's Team TPST.
Yeah, she is. She is. Super Team TS. Love you, girl.
Thanks.
All right. Well, that's for episode 30, Devin.
That's it. Vote. Okay. Early voting is over. So New Jersey, Virginia, don't piss me the fuck off. Okay. Virginia, don't vote for that fucking crazy black lady. Okay. Abigail Spanberger. Okay. Vote for the nice white lady. Okay. New Jersey, do not vote for Jack Schiaparelli. If you, okay, that's my home. If you consider yourself to be my friend, if you don't vote for Mikey Sherrill, you're fucking dead to me. Okay, I will not come to see you. Don't ask to see my fucking kids. Don't say how's the wife, how are the kids doing. No, I don't like you anymore. I don't fuck with you. You're blocked. Okay,
Devin
I
loves
block people
button.
for less. I love that shit. I love Devin a good block party.
Some people don't expect Devin to block. There's the T. Some people don't expect Devin to block. Devin will block you, no matter who you are, or how close you think you are with Devin. He will block.
I know there's people in my life that have been like, wait, I don't see your account on Instagram anymore. Yeah, I blocked you.
Wait.
Okay.
Why did you block me?
I blocked you. I blocked people because I suspected that they voted for Trump. I don't even have any cold hard facts on it. I don't even have any facts. I'm just like, I don't like the shit you're posting, and I'm pretty sure you voted for him.
Blocked.
So
even if Devin fucked with you so hard, and he just suspects that you're not who you say you are, blocked.
You gotta go. Okay. I'm not
bridge burned.
I don't. The patience is gone. It is no longer in my body. So don't piss me the fuck off, people in New Jersey. Vote for Mikey Sherrill. Okay. Election day, November 4th. If you have not checked your voter registration, go to vote.org. Vote.org. Okay. You can check it.
Special elections, California.
Republicans also like to purge people from voter rolls. So you may or may not have gotten your registration taken out. So check it and then go fucking vote. Take the 20 minutes to an hour out of your day that it will take. Okay. Find your polling location.
After work.
Go before work. After work. Whatever. You shouldn't like that. That's all you should really be doing. Like, we shouldn't be fucking spending money or doing shit. Like, go vote and go the fuck home. It's really not hard. Do you like fucking Nazis and fascists?
And if you don't vote, same shit. Don't talk to us.
Okay. Don't fucking
Call
talk to me
us.
if you don't vote. Don't call me. Don't.
I didn't vote, but nope, there's no buts. There's no buts.
No.
There's no buts.
Nah, I don't fuck with you. Okay.
Especially not with early voting. Like you had all those
So much
extra
time.
days to vote. Like I don't want to hear shit. I really don't want to hear shit.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't.
So yeah. So you better fucking vote. And you better vote the right fucking way too.
Yeah, this should be a celebration. We should come on this next episode with huge fucking grins, shit-eating
Huge
grins on our
grins.
faces. We should be playing music. I'll shake my ass. I don't care. All of our people better be elected when we come back next week. I swear to God.
Our fucking mental health
States
hinges
will
on
cease
this.
to exist to us next week if you don't. Cities will cease to exist. Miami, you won't exist. New York City, you won't exist. New Jersey, you won't exist. Virginia. If you guys don't vote on the special election in California for redistricting,
I think that's going through because Republicans gave up on fighting against it.
yeah, we better be so happy next week.
Or some of you might end up with account not found.
Account not found, state not found, city not found, district not found.
Okay. So
it'll go like that.
That's your only warning. Get it together. Okay? And also, I will block you if you don't follow us on TikTok, Instagram, subscribe to YouTube. Yeah, I'll block you for that too.
So petty.
Try me. Let's fuck around. Let's fuck it. I'm feeling froggy. Try me.
If you want people that give you the news in an easily digestible, not snarky, not snooty, not with a bunch of stupid corporate buzzwords that nobody understands. If you just want somebody to tell you the fucking news as if your friend was telling you the news, that like actually watched the news and kept up to date, this is what you want. This is what you should be following. This is what you should be getting down with. Point blank, period. Because we give you a little bit of funny. We don't fearmonger. We give you news you need to know. We give you news you don't really need to know, but like in a funny way, so that you're still
and stuff that mainstream won't touch.
Yep, we talk about Gaza. We talk about all the things mainstream media doesn't want to talk about, and we have fun because having fun is also a form of resistance. And we are highlighting grassroots candidates, so we are doing the work for the future as well, making sure that people who actually want to represent you are getting voted into office. So this is why you should be supporting. We're doing this for the greater good.
Doing this for you.
Doing this for you, brother. Doing this for you. Okay? Like, look, we got kicked out of the Creator Awards program. They didn't want us to be good for you. Yeah, he said, fuck off. Get out of there. But, we're helping organize the fucking large strike. You'll hear more about it on the next episode because we have stuff going on this week for it. But just stay tuned. A lot of shit's happening, and the best way to find out about it is to be following, subscribing, and engaging with us.
If you don't, you get
with that. Have a great week. Bye.
Choose wisely.
Bye.